Oh, shit. Okay. So, podcast.
Podcast.
Podcast. It's called podcast.
It's called podcast.
The podcast of podcasts.
It's the podcast.
All right. So, yeah, this is the first time we've ever tried to podcast before. So, it should be fun. I don't know if we'll ever do it again or if it's gonna suck, but we don't care.
I'll tell you one thing. It will not suck because, I piss excellence, so everything I do should just, turn into gold.
Yeah, pretty much the Midas touch.
There you go, the Midas touch. There you are.
All right, so if you're listening to this, I'm Nick.
I am Baron.
And that's the introductions. It's just two of us.
Yeah.
So,
us two.
Yeah.
Is Vi. The Red Baron.
That's right. The Nick.
The Nick. There we go.
The Nick.
The Nick. The Nick.
Nick the Dick.
Nick the Dick at night.
Nick at night. There it is.
Nick at night.
There it is. All right. So we now have our nicknames, which is fantastic. That happened very fluidly. Red Baron and Nick at Night.
And we certainly did.
All right. So we're pretty much doing this completely off the cuff. Just random shit. So yeah, basically, I guess we'll have some introductions into our interests. So that way, maybe that kind of sets out a course for what we talk about, and then also maybe people can relate to us, or if you don't, I guess we don't really care.
Yeah, if you don't relate, then F off.
Yeah, pretty much. Or you not, and just still listen to stuff that you don't care about.
Exactly. It's kind of
either way.
Random musings from random people.
Yes. So let's go. I'll go ahead and start. I am a complete Bassnectar fanboy. Obviously, you know this. Again, this is not for you. This is for them.
I know this. They don't.
Yes, they don't. But they will. They will know.
They know now.
Yes. Well, they have an idea now. They don't know.
No,
they don't truly know yet.
The fanaticism level is far beyond. We'll say normal.
Yeah. What's normal?
Well, wow. There you go.
What is normal?
What is normal? Normality.
Fuck normal.
Yeah. Normal is for the birds.
Right. So, yeah, pretty much I eat, breathe, and sleep Bassnectar. Well, not just Bassnectar. Bassnectar is definitely my favorite. But, it is what it is. I like music in general.
As do I. I enjoy music a lot. Bassnectar, I'm into it. I really do enjoy Bassnectar, as I do all electronica, what have you.
Right.
Anything like that, I really enjoy. I like a lot of the older stuff too. Aphex Twin, huge fan.
Yes.
Of Aphex Twin over here, Richard D. James, love him.
Yeah.
But off of that branch of music, I'm a huge Primus fan. Love Les Claypool. Love him. It's great. Love me some Primus.
Do you want to make love to him?
I don't know if Primus as in the band or
Les Claypool.
Okay, Les Claypool. I wouldn't say I want to make love to him.
Okay, well,
as much more as I make love to his music.
Okay, so you would make love to Primus if Primus was a person.
If Primus were a person, I may or may not offer a reach around.
Okay. Right. Well, I can dig that.
Yeah.
So yeah, music definitely a huge I wouldn't say even hobby anymore for me, more of a passion and possible career choice. I don't, who knows. I like making it. I produce, DJ kind of a little bit sometimes, whatever. So that's cool. It's fun. Um, I actually, the hobby part of it, I guess, comes from all the shows that I go to. I go to shows like this is like literally the first week or the first weekend in a month and a half that I haven't been to a show. So it kind of feels weird, but I also I needed the time to recuperate because I've definitely been pretty drained the last month, 2 months.
Do you go to a lot of shows?
Yeah, I go to a shit ton of shows. Again, primarily electronic music, specifically like dubstep, bass music, heavy bass. Can I have one of those?
You may not have one of these.
Oh, of course I'm talking about blowjobs. That's what
yeah, I'm giving out blowjobs over here. So
free blowjobs, mustache rides, a nickel.
Just a nickel.
Just a nickel. No, cigarettes. We're dirty lung tar lung.
I do like my cancer.
Smoke them if you got them. Gotta die something, right? So yeah, like I said, dubstep, bass music in general. Those are my frequent flyers. The last show I went to was Truth and the Whittler. There's also a guy named Slave. He's from Ohio. He's quite good actually. He's pretty underground. So if you guys get a chance, you should check him out. I'm wondering if those background noises are picking up. It would be fun,
I certainly hope so.
Yeah, because honestly, I think that shows the level of
commitment and
non-professionality that we bring to the table. Like, we are in no way, shape, or form professionals at all. Again, I've tried to podcast like once or twice, and it didn't really work. So whatever.
We feel like we'll build experience and just that one-off, that little that thing everybody's looking for.
Right.
They want to listen to. So that there's noise in the background. Don't that's just part of it.
Right. It builds character. It's the word I'm looking for.
Someone should tell those hostages to shut the fuck up, though.
They should actually. So have you guys ever seen the movie Taken? Have you seen the movie Taken?
I have seen the movie Taken. I've seen all three.
So I've only seen one.
I have not seen the TV series.
I didn't know there was a TV series.
There is a TV series, Taken.
That sounds
does not have Liam Neeson, which pretty much makes it. So I don't know. I'm not disparaging against the TV series. I've never seen it. So
sure.
But no
seems
Liam Neeson. I don't know.
That seems like that's a pretty common thing that they do now. Is like take a movie that was cool
and then create a TV series and try to just ride off the coattails.
Right. With like Rush Hour and Limitless and
hell,
Taken.
They got I think they have a Karate Kid series
on YouTube. Actually, yeah. Beverly Hills Cop, I believe, is either getting another movie or maybe both a TV series as well.
I think they ran out of. There are no new ideas.
No, well, I mean, we are living in number one. We're living in 2018, so
Jesus.
There's like 2018 years after of what's important, birth of baby Jesus, obviously the most important thing ever, which is when all ideas actually started.
Everything before that was just,
no one cares, because yay God, boo devil, something like that. I don't know.
One of them make babies. I'm pretty sure the devil, Jesus. One of them make babies. I'm not sure, but
I'm pretty sure God had sex with Mary. Right? Is that how it works?
I don't know. Zeus saw a duck, thought it was sexy, went down to Earth, accidentally fucked a chick. made humans.
Like a
something
chicken,
happened.
like a chicken chick?
Like a
Or
chicken.
like
no,
or
like a chick.
woman
Human chick. You know, like a human hybrid chick.
So wait, is it like a centaur?
Like a chicktar?
A chicktar.
I would assume. I wasn't there.
Yeah.
I heard it was a hell of a party.
Of course, Zeus always throws the best parties.
He does. He has yet to hit me up on Skype. I've tried it again. He has yet to hit me back.
Do you follow him on Twitter?
I do follow Zeus on Twitter.
Good.
Great guy, I've heard. You know,
Yeah.
kind of a dick. I don't know. He doesn't hit me back. I don't.
Yeah. Did you hit the DM?
You know what? I've tried to DM him, but I guess I don't know. I don't know how deities like
Are they eunuchs?
deities?
Yeah.
Well, I would assume not. I mean, unless you're Chinese.
Yeah.
I've heard they or is that politics in Chinese? I don't know.
Yeah.
Either or.
Yeah.
Uh,
The views and opinions expressed here are not necessarily the views and opinions expressed or something. Go fuck yourself. Watching the Redskins, go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, we aim to offend everybody, so it's not just the Chinese that we don't like.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, we just.
It's all of you.
It's
Everyone.
all of you. Every single one of you.
If you breathe, and even if you don't, we probably hate you.
Yeah.
I hate people. I hate things.
Just my whole point on earth is just be a thorn in your side.
Yes. We aim.
We aim to displease.
Yes. So yeah, we kind of got off topic there. I was talking about, which is completely fine. I figured that was going to happen pretty much the entire time.
Oh, there will be new topic.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it's going to go.
The topic is topiclessness.
Right.
Toplessness, which is a very nice topic, by the way.
Right. So wait, are we doing that now? Are we going to take our shirts off for this podcast?
I mean,
No.
you do have a pretty nice set, but unless it gets too hot for you,
like a rack. Are you saying
yeah.
You're saying you like my rack?
I mean, I've taken a peek once or twice. It's pretty nice.
Was that conscious?
Once.
Huh.
The other 2 times, no.
Roofie?
I didn't have to spend that much on you, bro.
Wow. Yeah, I just pretend to forget.
I do believe you may have been conscious, but pretended you weren't.
Yeah.
I went on with it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no homo, right? You said no homo, right?
Oh, well, I did not.
After you finished fucking me in the ass, you said no homo. So
well, I mean, after the fact.
Yeah.
I would say no homo. Yeah, of course. You know, I'm right.
Right. Cool.
And
I'm cool with it.
That's cool. See, there you go.
Yeah. We're actually not homosexuals. You probably won't be able to tell, though, because we're pretty gay. We're pretty fucking gay. I'm gonna put some water in this ashtray.
Don't you fucking dare.
If you hear that, it's not me pissing.
I just pissed everywhere. I don't know about you, but these adult diapers come in handy.
So, okay. Communication breakdowns, right? So, like, getting pissed in England is not the same as getting pissed in America.
It is not. And if I got pissed in England, I'd be drunk.
Right.
Which I am very drunk now. Let's not dispute that fact.
Right. Let's not
get that confused.
Mince words here.
Let's not mince words. I am very drunk.
Right. But being pissed in America is completely different. Like,
oh yeah.
If I'm pissed in currently right now in where I'm at, I'm fucking furious. I'm pissed.
But if we were in London, you'd be drunk off your ass.
Mm-hmm. I'd be pissed.
Yeah. No, it's semantics. I love it.
Right. It's great. That's great.
Now I can be pissed in America at the same time as being drunk. See, I can be pissed and angry.
You're pissed.
But if I were pissed in London, I'd just be super drunk.
Double drunk.
Double drunk. Fly drunk.
Yeah. So, you got anything you're looking forward to?
Oh my god. Okay, so, I don't know.
Great segue, by the way.
Great segue. Okay, yes. I am looking forward to seeing The Fallen Kingdom, Jurassic World 2. Huge Jurassic Park fan. Love the first 3 movies. I'm looking forward to the second 3. making a trilogy of the Jurassic World movies.
I didn't know that.
Yes, they are. Chris Pratt. Love him. Anywho, like we said again, gonna be really, really hard to distinguish sexuality here, but
right. Totally platonic, I think.
Platonic friendship. Chris Pratt, never met him. He doesn't know that. Yet. But yes, I am looking forward to The Fallen Kingdom. Really looking forward to go see that. It comes out June 22nd, I do believe.
It's like next week.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Time flies.
Time does fly.
Time. Speaking of that, I don't know. But I'm very much looking forward to The Fallen Kingdom. I really want to see that movie. Looking forward to Shadow of the Tomb Raider. That comes out September 28th, I do believe. It's pretty soon, but
you seem like you're asking the question.
I'm pretty sure it comes out the 28th of September, but it comes out soon in the future this year. But Shadow of the Tomb Raider
could be the past once
Well, it could be the past. Yeah, if you're listening to this post September 28th, it will have already been out, and this will not be news to you. But I am looking forward to Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider. One of the best games I've ever played, gotta say. Love it. So I'm looking very forward to that. I don't know what you're looking forward to, but I know that's right now. Pretty much looking forward to that. Looking forward to getting a new apartment. I don't know. There's a lot of things. Right now.
September 14th is what I'm seeing.
September 14th. Okay, I was saying 28th. It is the 14th, I guess. We've confirmed. Is this confirmed news?
Initial release date.
Initial release date.
It comes from Wikipedia, so...
Well, then, that's true.
We're not going to source that, but,
Okay.
It's right.
So
it's right, because Wikipedia is always right.
It's always right.
And if you think that's wrong, then...
You go fuck yourself.
Pretty much. I'm looking forward to quite a few things. I'm going to Camp Bisco in July 12th through the 14th. They're going to be super, super dope. There's a ton of acts that I haven't seen. Gonna hit my 6th Bassnectar set, so still an infant, but I've seen him a couple times, so I'm super, super pumped for that. It's Friday the 13th. He's playing on Friday the 13th, and it's his 10th.
Bring your Jason mat.
Right.
Bring your knife.
Yeah. This is his 10th anniversary at Camp Bisco as well. It's his 10th time there. So.
Oh shit.
Between 10 years at Camp Bisco, and which he always brings the thunder for, and then also being a Friday the 13th set. It might be a human sacrifice in the best way possible. So
nice.
I'm completely fine. Honestly, if I die, just as long as it's after base.
Well, they do need a virgin sacrifice, so I'm sure your death will be appreciated.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of a virgin.
How are you kind of?
My mouth isn't a virgin.
Oh well, I know that.
Yeah, I think we established that earlier.
I think we did.
Yeah, but. Wait, how do I know if I was unconscious? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But yeah. Seriously, if I get sacrificed to the base gods at Camp Bisco, I think I'm all right with it. Like I said, as long as it's after Bassnectar plays. So
there you go.
And then let's see, Glitch Mob next Wednesday, in Columbus. So. Pretty excited for that. You work? 20th? Wednesday?
May not. I'll have to check. Oh, the 20th. Let's see here. Wednesdays I'm usually off. So
really?
Yeah, sir. You
should come.
I came about 3 minutes ago when you specified you were not awake during that. But I will accompany you to this music event.
You should attend.
Yes.
You'd be more than welcome. Well,
then there we are.
I agree. Glitch Mob agrees.
We all agree. If you don't agree, you will agree.
Yeah. Yeah, you should definitely come though.
Yeah.
Or at least consider.
Well, considered is done. We're past considering.
Yeah.
I will
it's
join.
like $25.
Done and done.
Super, pretty cheap show. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that too. Just music in general, going to shows and whatnot. I could sit here all day and tell you all these different shows that I want to go to, but just in general. I am going to highlight Bassnectar, September 1st and 2nd. Noisiest playing, opening up Sunday. There's a Sunday set. I've never seen a Sunday set from Bassnectar yet, so Church. It's Church.
Sunday is the day of rest.
It's well, there's no rest for the wicked. So.
Well, yeah, and there's not. Cage Elephant, call out right there.
Right.
Nice.
Right. Which I've actually seen Bassnectar play.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. In Atlantic City. But yeah, never miss a Sunday set. That's the thing to the mantra to live by and within the Bassnectar ethos. So yeah, Bassnectar, I'm looking forward to that too. Again, I'm not going to sit here for another hour pontificating about what sets I want to go see and everything. So we're just gonna skip over the next, just ridiculous amount of shows that I'm like, oh yeah, I want to see that too. Let's see. I'm excited for that new Spider-Man game for PlayStation 4. Looks so dope. So dope. Have you seen?
I haven't seen it, but I'm not a big fan of licensed superhero games.
So
outside of Batman, the new Batman games.
Okay.
Holy shit!
Listen,
all right.
Listen. Arkham Asylum. Arkham City.
Arkham City. Oh.
Okay.
Fuck.
New Spider-Man game. The exact fucking same.
All right.
It's basically Spider-Man meets Arkham Asylum.
Well, then I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down for that. Like,
so
that's another thing. It's crazy. Like a lot of those licensed superhero games, just complete shat.
Yeah.
But man, Batman games, holy shit,
perfect in every way.
Super fucking awesome games.
Like perfect in every way, shape, and form.
Yes.
I can't.
I could see Spider-Man. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, that'd be sweet.
It's basically. I mean, I can check a trailer if you want.
We'll check it out.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty awesome.
In fact, we could do it now.
Let's check it out. Check that out. I'm trying to think of a game I've been looking forward to, but I don't know about Fallout 76. Holy shit, that looks pretty fucking sweet.
It does. Have you seen the trailer for the new Pokemon for Switch?
Have not.
That looks amazing. It's a remake of Yellow.
Oh,
for the Switch.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Pikachu's going to be following you around. Yes. And since it's for the Switch, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a lot more than just a little, I don't know what bit Game Boy was, but 8-bit.
Right. I think it was 8-bit, I believe. I think it was. So, there's gameplay. I don't know if there's a trailer.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just... let me find the newest one.
There's a few new games I've been really wanting to play that have come out that I have not been able to play.
4 days on E3. We're going to full screen.
The raft is secure, but I can't reach them over radio. Their comms must be down. What's your status?
Already here.
Yuri? I thought you said it was secure.
It was. Let's go. Maybe it's not as bad as it looks.
Love the optimism.
Yeah.
Graphic.
But in my experience,
so smooth.
when it looks bad, it's usually worse. Look out! Yuri!
I'm slipping!
Gotcha.
Spider-Man's easy enough.
Hold on!
Busy now.
Okay.
I'm not a huge follower of superheroes and what have you. I don't
You
know,
okay?
I don't know if I have a really favorite or what have you. Okay.
Welcome to the party. Just in time for the fireworks.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I have like a favorite.
Looks like you made parole,
I really
boys.
don't know.
Deadpool's a close second.
Why is he letting everyone out?
I'll head for the main control
'Cause he's
center and
just
see
a
how bad the
fucking nut job.
situation.
Yeah, well, Deadpool was
Got it.
awesome.
I'll go join the party.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Ever since this whole,
Here we go.
Everyone
Yeah,
just
this
quietly
is
go back into
exactly
yourselves and
just
lock
The,
the
the
door
fighting
behind you.
mechanics are basically the exact same, only it's Spider-Man's fighting
yeah,
mechanics.
it really is.
Yeah.
Is it created by the same?
I don't think it
publisher?
is. What is it?
Hold on a second.
WB had a. I don't remember.
Gosh dang it! I'm trying. Arcane Studios.
Yes, maybe that might be it.
Arcane Studios.
Arcane. Yes.
Arcane. Arcane
Fist in the
Studios.
bear.
No. Yeah, this looks just. Oh shit!
Yeah.
That was
That
tight.
doesn't sound good.
So basically, everything that Batman can do is different,
Oh, hi,
but
Rhino.
the order, the baseline
Yeah.
game is the same concept.
Yeah, this looks pretty fucking sweet.
Yeah.
Surprise. What is he talking about?
So, I mean, again, I don't know if I want to show you the whole
What's your
thing,
status?
but I'll
Me?
give you a little bit
Just
more.
trapped in a prison with every criminal I put away in the last 8 years.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh,
Electro must be working for someone.
Spidey senses 13.
This is too good to be true. Scorpion, can you hold on a minute? I was in the middle of a phone call and it was business. Ah.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet, man. I mean, like you said, it's pretty much the same
You okay?
mechanics.
Not really.
Right.
Electro, Rhino, and now Scorpion are all on the
The
loose.
combos
What's
and
going on in the rest of the
everything.
prison?
Camera system's almost
Very,
done. I'll give you a
like,
sit
that
rep
right there,
soon.
he's shooting
Okay,
his webs
I'll
up
keep
in the
track of
air,
Electro.
so good.
Oh, good. Oh, nice.
Hitting a motherfucker with another motherfucker. Kicking somebody right in the fucking jaw. Yes.
Yeah, it's tight.
Whoa! Come on, Spider-Man. I thought this was a
I'm
shit.
looking very forward to Death Stranding. I don't know if you've heard of
I
that.
have not.
Death Stranding is the rebranding of Silent Hill, essentially.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
do
have you not
know.
seen the Death Stranding?
I have not.
It's fucking sweet. It's got the lightness and pretty much who is it? Oh gosh, dang it, I can't remember his name. Hold on, it's right on the tip of my tongue. So dumb, I can't remember that. Yeah, what? Yeah,
Norman Reedus.
Norman Reedus. Gosh.
So
dang.
can I admit something to you?
What's that?
I never actually really played Silent Hill. Like, I respect it as a game, and I know it's good. I just haven't.
I'm at the
to take a
forward my.
To betray.
Oh, this looks pretty sweet. I don't know if you've seen this. It's like Detroit or something like that. It looks pretty sweet.
Huh.
Now becoming, yeah.
Become human. I would prefer not to. I'd like to become a robot.
No, I would prefer to stay my own way.
That's creepy. Giving birth already?
Dude, yeah, Norman Reedus.
Sam Porter
Dude, oh my gosh, dude. Kojima
The
Productions.
man who believed
Yeah,
in
good
us.
song.
Yeah,
Oh,
nice.
shit. They have them Silent, but this is the Silent Hill rebranded, which Silent Hill is pretty much my favorite. Like, oh god,
So-
dude. Oh,
Dead
Silent
on,
Hill.
dead on Norman Reedus.
Oh, it is. They, you know, how it
What's
is
your level?
nowadays. The games and
I've
shit.
got the extinction factor.
Definitely
you got me
a new
beat.
form of art. You know?
Yeah.
You can see them,
Cool.
right?
No, but I can sense them.
Want to come work for me? Must be tough out here on your own.
I can't help you with that. I'll make deliveries. That's all.
So I want to talk about Metal Gear Solid after this.
I've actually, I'm in the process of playing the Metal Gear Solid 5 with Entertainment.
Okay, well, that's actually something I want to address.
Really?
We'll get to that.
I'm actually playing it right now. Hard game. It's fun though. It's different, but man, look at this.
Mars? You on Mars?
I think this is Earth, man. It's after like some kind of crazy shit happened.
Apocalyptic.
Something like that. They've been pretty on the hush hush about everything. But man, look at that. Yeah, it's gonna be sweet, dude.
I don't know. Like if we put this on YouTube, I don't know copyright.
No.
So,
Yeah. I'm gonna have to
yeah.
model all that. Oh, I don't know what's up with that. But big old body on the backpack.
It looks fun. It looks like a Wednesday night.
Yeah. Last Wednesday night, actually.
Yeah.
Which, you know, took the fifth, but I hope they don't find that body. Sounds like he's got two of them on now. Okay.
So this definitely looks interesting
Oh, yeah.
to say the least.
Now, I mean, I know you say you never played Silent Hill at all, but man, like, this is like a total, just completely different. Oh,
That
no.
ripping the toenail off.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
come on. Come on. Your hand in life.
Goosebumps. Or some kind of weird. Ugh.
Yeah, it's
It's giving me goosebumps.
yeah, that looks like skin herpes.
Oh shit.
Okay, that's quite creepy. Yeah, that's real creepy. Oh wow, this is 8 minutes?
Oh, dude. Dang, dude. Yeah, like.
Look at what I'm saying. That looks really, really good though, actually. Like that, I'm very interested in that. Okay, so so Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
Which one's your favorite?
Well, I've only played Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear Solid 2, and Metal Gear Solid 3. So I've played Sons of Liberty, and I've played Snake Eater. I have not played Guns of the Patriots,
Okay,
and I'm just now starting Phantom Pain.
okay. So check it out. I'm kind of like, it's hard for me to play anything after 4.
Have you
Because-
played? So you play Guns of the Patriots?
Yes.
Okay, I haven't played that one. I've
It's-
played everything up to that.
It's really good. It's
I'm-
really good. The thing, Old Snake though, like,
Well, see, in
super sad.
in
I've-
5,
I've played a little bit of 5.
you're playing as Big Boss,
Right.
the original
Right,
Snake.
right. And that's, okay, so now here's my next complaint. I like Solid Snake the most,
Mm-hmm.
more than Big Boss.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it was hard for me to be like, oh, Old Snake, whoa, this is different. I don't like this. Because, like, Snake from 1 and even Snake from 2, it's such a badass. And then, like, Big Boss in 3, again, I don't know. But now here's my biggest complaint. David Hayter is Big Boss and Solid Snake, the voice actor.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that they got Kiefer Sutherland or anybody else for that matter to do the voiceover work makes me sad.
Hmm.
To the point where, like, that's the reason I don't want to play it.
Wow.
Above everything else.
The voice acting, it's close enough to where you're like, okay. Like,
Sure.
whatever. But, and it's also a different person. So,
Sure.
but, I mean, like I said,
But he's a clone.
Yeah, but you look at it as the gameplay, and the gameplay in 5, boy howdy.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely has a different aspect of any other game.
It's weird.
Any
It's
other Metal Gear
crazy.
Solid game.
The photon device and shit,
Mm-hmm.
and like bringing people back to Mother Base. It's pretty cool. I'm enjoying my playthrough of 5 right now. That, and I've been playing Sea of Thieves, a very fun game, free if you have the Xbox Live and Xbox Game Pass.
Nice.
Which, another thing I want to say, Game Pass, totally worth it. $9.99 a month, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Give me free stuff, Microsoft. But
That's something you don't hear every day.
yeah, but they've added a shit ton of new games to Microsoft Game Pass.
Nice.
Or whatever it is, Xbox Game Pass.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, they've had a lot of stuff. And, I don't know, man. Like, even from the stuff before then, like, I've had fun. I felt it was a lot worth it. Because I played, like, 5 or 6 brand new games. Oh, well, not brand new games to me. Old games.
Sure.
Off the rip in the first 2 months. I mean, if you're going to try to, like, mix that in with new games, it's a little bit harder.
Yeah. Because
you want to play your new games and stuff like that.
Right.
But I feel like it's worth it. I mean, you get access to all that shit.
Sure.
There's a bunch of new games, Ashen, a whole bunch of other stuff that they just added, which I was very excited about. So it's something I'm looking forward to, is downloading all this stuff. And Sea of Thieves, I played pretty much only one full day of it. It's been fun though. It's a really fun game. It's neat. You just kind of go around, hijacking other people's ships and getting pirate booty and going and selling it. It's fun.
Yar.
Yeah, gar.
Yar. Pirate booty.
But it's been a fun game as of yet. Sea of Thieves are pretty fun. Maybe a joke. I don't know. Was it the captain had pirate captain has a steering wheel on his belt. First mate says, "Hey, what's that for?" Captain says, "It's driving me nuts."
But a boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
God damn it. God damn it.
I'm here all week.
Available for children's shows?
Do you want your children seeing me?
Good point.
Yeah.
I don't have kids, so yes.
Yeah, like, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, also, the new Spider-Man movie. I'm excited for that. It's called Spider-Man Into the Spideyverse, I believe, something like that.
I still haven't seen the new one, Homecoming.
So we can discuss that too, actually. So, Homecoming, live action, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Again, I can't remember if that's the name of it or not. It doesn't really matter. Well, it kind of does matter, actually. I'm curious what the exact name is. So, I'm not able to type, actually, into the Spider-Verse. I'm probably not going to show you this trailer because I definitely wouldn't understand if it gets hit for copyright. But, you know what, actually, here. Just so you can kind of see what it looks like, we're just going to turn the volume down.
We're seeing an ad right now. Which
Purple.
Purple.
For a bed.
For beds.
I get a lot of ads from Nectar Sleep, by the way, because I type Nectar so much into everything. So, yeah, animated.
Okay, so it's animated.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we see here, he's animated.
Yep.
Spider-Man.
So Spider-Man makes an appearance. That's Miles Morales, which is another Spider-Man from a different universe.
Okay.
So it's basically kind of like he's still very raw in his power. Miles Morales, he's young. At this point, Spider-Man is much, much older. You can see here, that's Peter Parker right there.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. He's looking grizzled. Looks like he's in his
Yeah, he's
40s,
grizzled.
50s.
Yeah, he's older.
Yeah. Miles Morales is
Looking
probably
to pass
like
the torch, maybe?
12 to 15.
Yeah, so what, he gets his powers from a Spider-Bite 2 or something?
It's
whatever.
It doesn't, okay, so admittedly I don't know a whole lot about Miles Morales as a Spider-Man, but I believe so. But he's like, so how did you get your powers? And like, they don't say in the trailer. So, definitely gonna find that out.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks really, really good.
Yeah, it actually looks pretty sweet, dude. Look at that. I like the whole incorporation of it, how it's animated.
Sure.
But they put those little comic book stops whenever something action happens.
That's really
it's pretty
cool.
neat.
Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty well done, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's going to have a definite comic vibe.
Kind of reminds me of you ever played a PS2 game called 13?
Yes.
That was
Yes.
pretty neat, dude.
It
That
was.
was a cool game.
That was the one where you had like the lightsaber knockoff.
Sort of, yeah.
Wait, maybe I'm thinking. No, I'm
you're
thinking.
thinking of.
the one for Wii.
You're thinking of Killer 7.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what you're thinking of.
That,
Killer
and
7.
that one, like all of the sevens were
Yeah.
bosses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Super dope concept.
That was a sweet game.
That was it made by the same people? It has a very similar feel.
It had a similar feel. It probably was. I can't really remember the makers of it, but I just know that 13 was really neat just because I remember the whole like headshots and shit. Like you get the whole like cell, like comic book cells, like come up. Like 13 was pretty sweet though. That old game, but who's playing PS2 anymore? It's 2018.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody playing PS2. Talking old school now.
Definitely people. Yeah, but that's so weird.
Like
that PS2 is now like retro.
Retro.
You can't
old
see,
as shit.
But I did quotations with my fingers, with my two fingers.
You most certainly did.
Because like, man, retro. When I think of retro, I think of Nintendo.
Yeah.
Super Nintendo and Genesis.
Yeah.
Even Atari. That's a little before my time,
But man, like PS2 is so retro.
Yeah, PS2 is retro. It's so weird because like there's people in this house that we're in right now that weren't even alive.
They're
PS2.
Yeah, they didn't even know what a PS2 was.
Yeah, like they.
And that's another thing that's crazy. Like, you know, like people nowadays, like the younger generation, they grow up and they're like, oh, PlayStation 3. You know, PlayStation. That's PlayStation to me.
Right.
PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
What?
I existed for quite a while before Sony even made video games.
Yeah, me as well. Like, it's pretty much born right into when the original Zelda came out.
Right. Okay, so before I forget, because I know we tend to do this a lot.
Oh yeah.
So I want to touch on the whole Spider-Man, like Homecoming.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so, do you know the whole story behind like the reason why there's 3 different types of Spider-Man movies? Like it got rebooted 3 times.
I do not.
Okay, so this is an interesting story. Okay, and I'm hoping that at this point a lot of people don't know. So I'm hoping like if we actually get anybody to listen to this podcast, I'm really hoping that people don't know. So, all right. In the late 1990s, early 2000s, I believe, sometime in that general range. We're taking a quick history lesson. We're gonna go back in time. Come with me on this journey, would you?
Let me just go grab my time travel helmet.
Yeah.
1 second. Let me attach that. All right, we're ready.
Okay, so late 90s, early 2000s, sometime in that general range, there was Marvel was in the brink of bankruptcy. Thank you. so they're close to bankruptcy, and to get some money to basically be able to afford to continue doing what they do, a large portion of that, they started selling off rights to live action movies. You'll remember some of the first ones that they got were the Blade movies. New Line Cinema got picked up Blade. Really good movies, actually. The Blade movies were good. Some, in fact, I don't want to. Good movies. We'll just skip over that. We can talk about that another time. But so Blade got sold off. Ghost Rider, Daredevil, X-Men, and Spider-Man was one of them as well. So you'll remember some of those movies that came out. Not very good, some of them. Other ones, really good. Spider-Man, the very first Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire. Also, if you think Tobey Maguire is the best Spider-Man, you're probably looking at it through nostalgia glasses. Although you, not so much, not talking in general terms here, because everyone thinks that Tobey Maguire is the best. He was a good Spider-Man, but honestly, he didn't. I feel like more of that is nostalgia than anything. But anyway, so to continue the story. So, Marvel sold off all these live action movie properties, some of their biggest names. At the time, that was right coming off the heels of the X-Men and Spider-Man animated TV shows that were on like Fox Kids or whatever. Super, super popular. So those were big names at that point. Those are some of the biggest names in comic books even, but more so just, even Marvel. So they sold these rights off, and basically what happened was they got the money back they made money to be able to stay afloat. While all the while, people started making Marvel movies. Again, mention some, don't even mention them again. Marvel, though, put clauses in a lot of the contracts that basically said that the people who bought the rights to these movies had to make movies every such X amount of years. I think it was 4, I believe. So like Spider-Man specifically, I know I'm fairly certain I'm right on the number, which was 4, every 4 years. So first one came out, and again with a little side note, that movie was great when it came out. It was 2003, 2002 maybe. I want to say, because I'm pretty sure it was 2002, because I know I saw it for my birthday. It came out right around my birthday. And I think I was like I turned 13, so that would have been 2002. Very, very good when it came out. Did not age well. I don't know if you've seen, if you've watched any clips or if you've watched it itself lately, the first Spider-Man. Just didn't age well. It just doesn't look very good.
I remember correctly. Wasn't Willem Dafoe Green Goblin?
Yes, and he actually did really good. I think he was a really good Green Goblin. He had just the right amount of crazy, and he really kind of took it and made it his own. So I appreciated him in that role. Did a really good job. Spider-Man 2 is probably still one of the best superhero movies ever made, in my opinion. It's really, really good. Then Spider-Man 3, dumpster fire. Complete dumpster fire. Emo Spider-Man, the whole Venom, he had Black Suit Spider-Man, Venom. Eddie Brock was cast by Topher Grace, Eric Foreman. And then they pretty much just kind of just skipped over all of Venom because Sam Raimi, I believe, was the director. Didn't like Venom, didn't want to put him in a movie, and the execs, the guys from the top, were like, well, you have to. And he's like, okay, well, fuck you then. I will, but it's going to be shitty because, I don't want to do it. So they had Sandman and Venom and I want to say that, Green Goblin 2, which was Harry Osborn. I think he was in that movie as well. James Franco. So, anyway, that movie was a dumpster fire. People hated it because it was bad. And basically, they had every intention on making a fourth one after that. But because of the declining sales numbers and negative critic and fan feedback, things got a little dicey. So they had the fourth movie planned. They were going to go through with it. Ended up being very poorly received, to the point where it started getting stuck in development hell. And again, if you remember, I mentioned earlier about the whole clause in the contract. You had to make a Spider-Man movie every 4 years. You don't have the luxury of time of development hell if you want to keep making money from Spider-Man movies. So you've got to do something about it. So if talks break down within directors, producers, actors, anything, you're kind of you just have to cut it off quick and get started on another one, which is how The Amazing Spider-Man was born. So basically, that was why the reboot was done so quick. Like, within 3 years, they had a reboot on Spider-Man because Sony owned the rights to it. And Marvel, at that point now, I want to say that was like 2009 or 2010. So at that point, now, the ante has been upped now. There's higher stakes because at this point now, you're talking into Iron Man has come out. Disney got the rights to Marvel. Pretty much just bought Marvel out, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe just Marvel Studios for movies and shows and whatnot. But now Disney owns them. And at that point, there were still quite a few characters that were out of the hands of Marvel for their Marvel Cinematic Universe, which obviously now, at this point, we're talking Infinity War with Thanos. 10 years worth of fucking movies. And so now the stakes are higher. They don't want to lose because, comic book movies are just surging right now, even still. But back then, that was like the beginning of when it just took off into pop culture. Just into the mainstream, which is weird. Again, when I was quick side note, I remember when I was younger, I was such a nerd because I liked video games and comic books and stuff like that, like the nerdy stuff, and got made fun of. And now, video games and comic books, nerdy stuff is cool, which is kind of cool that happened. But at the same time, it's where were you assholes when you were, you know what I mean, making fun of me, and now everyone thinks they're a fucking comic book expert because they saw a couple of fucking, they saw Doctor Strange and shit, and everyone loves Deadpool, and you didn't even know who Deadpool was before Ryan Reynolds took up the mantle, which actually happened in X-Men Origins. It looked like Baraka from Mortal Kombat, but again, another conversation for another day, another dumpster fire too. X-Men Origins. Yeah. But so anyway, so they rebooted The Amazing Spider-Man. Well, they rebooted Spider-Man into The Amazing Spider-Man because they basically ran out of time and didn't want Marvel is waiting for Spider-Man because he's one of their most popular characters still, and they have the Marvel Cinematic Universe now. So basically, from there, it didn't do very well. People didn't really like it. But again, Sony has to just keep making Spider-Man movies every 4 years or else they'll lose the rights. And Marvel is trying to get those rights back, really, really hard. So Amazing Spider-Man 2 came out just some of the worst. Like, I don't know which one's worse, Spider-Man 3 or Amazing Spider-Man 2. They're both equally fucking bad. There's at least a few redeeming qualities in Spider-Man 3. There's not many in Amazing Spider-Man 2. It's pretty bad. So, after that, people didn't like it. People did not like that movie. Within, I don't know the exact amount of time, I think they had a third one planned, and it just never ended up taking off. But it seemed like it was getting progressively harder to make a good Spider-Man movie. After the first one was really good for its time, and the second one came out and just, knocked it out of the park, it got increasingly harder for them to make good movies. So, Marvel had, in the past, has already tried to, basically they've talked numerous times with Fox and Sony, which are the two left that have rights to Marvel movies.
Yeah.
So, Fox basically told them, go fuck yourself. Sony kind of did too, but not so bluntly. Then they ended up opening talks after Amazing Spider-Man 2, and they're like, hey, so we want Spider-Man to be in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. We want him back. And they're like, well, we don't want to give you Spider-Man back because he's a cash cow, and he brings in money. So basically, they ended up making a deal to split. Like, Marvel makes the movies, Sony produces them, they take the money for the most part, and Marvel gets to make sure that Spider-Man's part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe now. So that's why now you've got a third series of reboots of Spider-Man, because now it's officially in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And that's kind of the whole long drawn out, like, legal mumbo jumbo red tape fucking fiasco that is Spider-Man, live action Spider-Man. So, well, yeah. Sorry to it's a lot. It's a lot. Well, we've been doing this for an hour at this point.
Oh shit!
I don't know how long you want to keep doing it. What time is it?
I don't know. Yeah, about 1 o'clock.
It's not too bad.
Nah.
Not too bad. I feel like there's something else that I started trying to talk about at one point during that fucking mumbo jumbo, but don't remember what it was.
I don't recall, sir. Don't recall.
Pete again.
Pete again.
Pete a little bit.
Pete a little bit.
Just Pete a little bit.
But, and I feel like probably take this on for tomorrow from this point. Maybe.
You want to wrap up?
Yeah, we'll just wrap up and take this on for tomorrow at this point.
Okay.
We'll start number 2 tomorrow. Have some more. We'll research some stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I feel like that went fairly well. So
fairly well.
I'm probably going to get it wrapped up then. So we'll talk about things, get things going, and if you guys actually sat and listened to this whole fucking podcast, man,
thank you.
Yeah, cool,
Jeez.
awesome,
For real.
You guys are the shit. So
you are the best.
But yeah, all right, guys, peace out.
Catch you on the flip.